find most interesting are when there is a good conversation among people that emerges from, for instance, it could be a book review in which people start discussing the book, and then the author shows up and begins discussing the book, which isn't something that happens in often in a traditional print environment with a book review. But it's also just a place to do things like, if we hear word of, job opening in new media, in the academy, we post something about it, and certainly if somebody finds out about a job and gets it because of that, it's very important to us that we did that, even though that may not be a glowing piece of writing that we put up on the blog. So the idea behind why this group of people got together is that we're all interested in digital media. We're all people who are taking critical theoretical approaches and writing about digital media, but also we're making it. We're involved in creative practice. Not the same sort of creative practice. Andrew Stern is primarily a game developer who's working right now at Stumptown Game Machines, the company that he founded to create a virtual pets game for the iPhone. Mary Flanagan is mainly someone who has an artistic practice and has pieces including at UCI, giant joystick, a 9-foot-tall joystick, which was really the centerpiece, the omphalos of the exhibit. And then Michael's someone who works in expressive artificial intelligence. Scott is someone who has, I guess, more of a conventional literary practice, although as opposed to, I don't know, nuclear or organic or something. So all of us do different sorts of work, but we're interested in both making new things in digital media and writing about them. And we're also interested in collaborating. One way is on the blog, but I've actually done other collaborations with each of the other 5 bloggers. And we learn from each other that way, and we do different types of work and explore different areas that we might not otherwise encounter. So that's the not-so-short story of what Grand Text Auto is. We didn't get together with the idea that we would have exhibits in galleries as an outcome of our group, but since we found a place to write online, and all of us, even though some identify as game developers or artists primarily, all of us are writers, we found that Grand Text Auto was a good place to do that, but we also wanted to bring our work together where people could see what it was that was motivating, impelling us, and interesting us.